Tales from the Wooden Rails, Season 2, Episode 9, The Truth Comes Out, Part 1. It was an average fall day on Sodor. Sir Handel was picking up milk from the dairy to take to Lakeside. He and George were having one of their arguments about road and rail. Meanwhile, Peter, Sam, and Rusty were taking some empty trucks to the Blue Mountain Quarry, but the points had been switched to the wrong line. Up, they kept going straight. But the line they went on led to the dairy. They tried to stop, but it was too late for Sir Handel to leave. George had purposely left behind Sir Handel so that he couldn't escape in time. Then it happened. Parts of broken trucks and debris laid everywhere. The 3 engines were badly damaged, and the dairy building would need construction for a long time. Later, Mr. Percival walked in. "How did this happen?" he asked. The points weren't set properly. We were diverted down here, and Sir Handel had a dairy car. He couldn't get out. What was the reason he couldn't get out? I don't know. I think something went behind him and stopped him. This is very bad for the railway. We've been losing tons of money due to accidents and repairs. Duncan was just in the works for months. Now we have 3 engines out of commission. I'll have to speak with your Topham Hat to see if I can get a little money. He later met Topham Hat at the station. "Excuse me, Bertram, but I need to ask you something." "What is it, Pilgrim?" "Well, there was a huge accident on Scarlet Railway. 3 engines are out of commission, and the dairy is completely destroyed." "Oh, that's bad. And the problem is, I barely have money to pay the steamworks if I want them repaired. With Duncan and that accident with the pond a couple months back, I barely have any money to pay them. May I have some?" "I'm sorry, Pilgrim, but because of the accident on the hill, Toby, and the contaminated water at Farquhar, I've been having to pay a lot too." "Why are there so many accidents? It's like somebody's trying to sabotage us." Well, thank you anyway for meeting with me, Bertram. I guess I'll go ask Mr. Fergus Duncan. Something strange is going on my railway. Later that day, the Fat Controller decided to meet with Levi, George, Dodge, and Arian Burt to ask them a few questions. "Have any of you seen anything suspicious going on the railway? There's been a lot of accidents lately, and I'm very worried." "I haven't seen anything. I just work at the harbor." What about you, Levi?" "I only help at the oil works with Arian Burt." "What about you, George?" I only am darn roads. That's all I'm doing, sir." Are you sure there's nothing weird? You're not hiding anybody around the island?" "No." "Well, I got word from some engines that a diesel was recently spotted on the island with a big claw." What are you talking about, sir? The diesel tenant hasn't been here for years. He left the island years ago. Don't you remember?" "Yes, but I have a feeling you all are hiding something." Just then, out of the tunnel raced Diesel 10. "You all run. I'll hold the fat hat and his teammates." "Yes, boss." And all the class of weights race out of the station, along with Diesel 10. "Oh no, you don't! You'll come back here right now. Topham Hat pulled out his cellular device and messaged all the engine drivers. This is an important message from the Fat Controller. Diesel 10 is running to the mainland. You must stop him now. The chase is on.